Hey, can everybody hear me okay? All right. Let's see here. All right, getting everything set up here.
Suplex Machine Taz here tonight, and the third member of our broadcast team, the ineffable Tony Schiavone.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the AEW Champion of the World, MJF.
World champ. I know this man very well. He looks dapper as usual. And yes, I had to come back, Excalibur.
All right, can you hear me okay?
Save everyone. I'm here. Thank you. MJF 1 week ago, an incredible defense of the AEW World Championship against Bandito. But right now, let's go back to the ring and Tony and MJF.
All right, MJF, last week you successfully defended your AEW World title against Bandito.
You know what, Schiavone? How about you shut your fat triple chin mouth? It's bad enough I gotta look at all these dumb schmucks in this audience tonight. Try to keep your geriatric arm up to my mouth the whole time, okay, pal?
Always trolling Tony.
Ladies and gentlemen, and I do use that term very loosely around these parts, you are looking at a man who wears beautiful watches, a man who wears custom suits, a man who wears diamond rings, Burberry shoes, Burberry scarves. I ride in helicopters, private jets, and limousines, and I've got the
How's my audio
baddest
sound,
girl
guys?
you've ever seen. And do you know why, folks? It's because I'm the best wrestler on God's green earth. And if you don't believe me, ladies and gentlemen, here is the proof. The prize that every wrestler in this sport wishes they can obtain. Pretty Platinum, the Triple B, the AEW World Championship. Real gold, real diamonds, real platinum. This belt costs more than all you miserable losers could ever possibly dream of having in your bank accounts. So if you ever see some schmuck on your TV screen in my sport claim that they're the best of the best and their name ain't MJF, grab the remote and change the channel, because the only thing coming out of their mouth is the same thing coming out of their ass. I am the world's champion. I hold the grandest prize of them all. I am professional wrestling, baby. And last week, Bandito was the first of many in a long line of losers to find out the hard way that 2026 is the year of the devil and ain't nobody on my level.
We're back to the devil thing again?
Well, that's a big level right there.
He's been messing with Brodito the past few weeks, right?
Brody King, one half of the former AEW World Tag Team Champions with Bandito, and one of the men that have been circling MJF in that AEW World Championship like some great white sharks.
Well, yeah, a very big great white shark just came out here. This is a bad man. Mr. King can bust anyone up.
Jeez. Tony Schiavone leaving him hanging. You hate to see it.
Max, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. After what you did to Bandito last week, the only thing that I can think of is all the ways that I want to hurt you. There is nothing that would bring me more joy than putting my fist through your chest and ripping out your spine.
Violent much.
But I'm not going to do that. Because we all know you're just a bitch. And if I put my hands on you, I'm not going to get what I want. And what I want is a match. So I can choke the life out of you, drop you on your head, and take your world title right here, right now, tonight.
So now I don't think that's going to happen.
Massive challenge thrown out by Brody King to kick off our broadcast.
Okay, I'm going to stand over here if that's cool. Interesting proposition, Brody. I really, first of all, in order for me to think this over, if I could just have complete silence from you morons for just a minute, I'd really appreciate it. Brody, upon reflection, I've thought about it long and hard. I'm going to have to say no. And let me make something very clear here. It's not because I'm afraid of you. That's ridiculous. No. No.
Yeah, I think he might be just a little bit.
I get it. You come out here, you bark. These morons, they all bark back, you know? And you know what? The barking makes sense because when I think about you, Brody King, a phrase comes to mind. All bark, no bite. You come out here and you challenge the world champion to a title match? On what grounds, my big burly friend? Huh? Who have you beaten? Oh, that's right, these last couple of weeks. Tomato cans, jabronis, jobbers.
Tomato cans.
If you want to face the world champion, the greatest wrestler on God's green earth, you need to beat elite level talent. And until that happens, this match is not going to take place. And I just want to make one more thing clear. If you ever interrupt the champ ever again, we're gonna have a problem. But I got a lot of stuff on my plate tonight, everybody. I got a lot of real competition around the block, so I'm just gonna head out. It's been real, and it's been real. Shut the hell up! I'm out of here.
Not often you see MJF flustered like that, Taz.
Well, listen, I don't blame him. I mean, listen, it's not a popular thing, but I think MJF makes some great points. Why should he defend his title against this monstrous beast?
And it's true
Oh,
that
enough of this barks. Hit my music. Hit my music. None of it is barks.
Brody King picked up some impressive wins
I don't know how I feel
recently,
about
but
this.
there is more than one shark circling MJF who have picked up more impressive victories. I'm thinking of Hangman Adam Page last week. We've got Samoa Joe coming up in action tonight along with Kenny Omega. Swerve Strickland, all of that part of an absolutely loaded AEW Dynamite coming to you live on TBS and HBO Max. But speaking of Samoa Joe, last week it was truly maximum carnage for Samoa Joe and the Ops. Let's take a look at what transpired all last week.
Hangman Adam Page, I put out a bounty, and the bounty's been posted.
I got the opportunity to make it
personal.
Pay 'em!
They have been so effective working together.
We get back on the top of the mountain and we make this whose house?
Whether it be friend or whether it be foe, I'm going for that belt.
Looks like there are 3 of us who want that championship. I told Samoa Joe, I am going to take everything from you. Hangman, jet speed against the Ops.
I still vengeful after losing the title. A roll up.
3! We got new champs! Look at that shot!
We have new AEW World Trios champions.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Gentlemen, what a week you have had. Hangman, you told Samoa Joe that you were going to take everything from him. Now the 3 of you are new Trios champions. Speedball in mere moments. It's going to be you versus Samoa Joe one-on-one. And later tonight, Kevin Knight, you versus Swerve Strickland. You guys are wasting no time tonight.
Look, and tonight is a night for celebration. I think if we are the Trios champions tonight, we should decide on the Trios team name.
Hey, you know what? I've been
you
thinking a lot about that. I came up with Jet Set Rodeo. How do you feel about that?
I got it. Horse cock.
I've tried that before. It's not going to work. You guys have 2 big matches tonight, both against former champions. And this Saturday on Collision, I have a singles match against Katsuyori Shibata.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a match. I just made it. Yeah.
Okay. I've got Samoa Joe in a few minutes, but Kevin, tonight, I know you have a huge challenge ahead of you, so I fully expect you to focus on that completely, and I will go out there and do what I do best.
Will do. And I know I don't have to tell you that you've been around the world 1,000 times, but you've never faced Samoa Joe in singles competition. He is tough, he is sturdy, he is robust, he hits hard, but you are fast, you are flexible, and if you can outlast him, tonight, you beat Samoa Joe.
I got you. It's go time.
Yes, sir. Hey, Hangman, I know you had some run-ins with Swerve. How do you think I should go about this?
It'll be a hell of a main event. Good luck.
Well, another big week for the AEW World Trios champions. And one of the names I saw bandied about on social media, Tony Schiavone, Air Horse 1. I like the sound of that.
Air Horse 1.
I like the sound of that one too. Great call.
I don't know about
Your
that.
opening contest is set for 1 fall. From Huntington Beach, California.
I'm not sure about Air Horse 1.
310 pounds. Samoa Joe.
Let me just say this right
Here comes
now.
Joe.
Jet speed.
39-7. That's quite the record.
Winning those trios titles over the Ops, straight fluke, in my opinion. Wow. That's a fluke. That was a fluke. They got lucky. They better hang on to them. They got lucky.
You think they wrestled that match 100 times, 99 times, the Ops win.
You're damn right. You're damn right. That's a great way to put it.
Well,
Joe's got
sometimes
pyro.
flukes happen, Taz. I mean, take a look at the National Football League playoffs, right?
Yeah, well, you and I working together. That's a fluke.
Taz is back.
Mike Bailey is just so fun to watch. That movie did, like the finishing movie did off the rope last week, like the top ropes. That was
177 pounds. He is a World Trios champion.
it's one of those super fun guys to watch.
Well, what not a fluke is that Speedball Mike Bailey
And the
and
absolute
the Jeff Kevin Knights bursting onto the scene here in
The fun-
AEW.
like the most
Gold
cool
as
high
an
five.
Incredible tag team, and then you add a world-class athlete like Hangman Adam Page to the mix. I would not call this a fluke at all, Taz. These are 3 tremendous professional wrestlers.
No argument. I mean, absolutely. Jet speed, Hangman's phenomenal. Great athletes, great talents, great pro wrestlers. That right there, Samoa Joe, is a bad
I don't
SOB.
know how this is going to work for him.
And Hangman talked about the flexibility
Right.
that
Should
Bailey
be
has.
interesting.
Well, he's about to get stretched and bent in half.
To back up what Excalibur said, I really think this trio of Jet Speed and Hangman Adam Page could hold on to these trios belts for a long, long time. You don't have to be a bad, bad man to be a champion, Taz. You know that.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I hear you. And Joe's smart here. He's not going to let anything. Bailey, people behind him here in Orlando.
Yeah, Bailey's all fired up. He's like, come on.
That's great.
go.
Joe's going to wrestle his way.
Samoa Joe takes a moment on the outside of the ring. It remains to be seen how the latest loss for Samoa Joe and the Ops will weigh on this two-time former AEW World Champion. Samoa Joe, I mean, I say two-time former, Tony, because he is intent on winning that World Championship back from MJF, but in order to do so, Samoa Joe, he's got a lot of other notables that are circling the champion. We've just heard from Brody King. Of course, we've got former champion Swerve Strickland, former champion Hangman Adam Page, and former champion Kenny Omega, all with designs on MJF in the title.
And all will be in action, of course, as you heard from Hangman. He has got Shibata on Saturday, and we're going to see Kenny Omega. Oh, and Swerve Strickland in singles action
straight to
tonight.
Forget about Speedball. Right now, he looks like a speed bag. Joe just working on him.
Series of headbutts from Samoa Joe, driving Speedball Mike Bailey.
It's a boxing reference for those that don't follow.
Thanks, Dennis. That was Bailey. Wow. Series of elbow strikes, and Joe once again, the headbutt right down the middle. Hammer throw attempted to reverse by Bailey into the ropes. Bailey coming in.
Quick feet. He's got awesome flexibility, awesome kicking power and flexibility. And he just nailed Joe twice there, Excalibur.
Taekwondo black belt, Speedball Mike Bailey, but Samoa Joe, an extremely formidable chin as Bailey trying to shot.
Wow,
Joe
that was like
down
a
with the leg
kick
kicks
right to the
instead,
neck.
changes levels. Round kick to the chest. Now Bailey drop kick, and Samoa Joe's sent reeling to the outside.
Yeah, very impressive flurry right there.
Baseball slide intercepted by Tremendous timing and anticipation by Samoa Joe. Taking Speedball down with a single stroke.
Listen to the, just listen, let's lay out and hear it. Man, oh man.
Joe is enjoying this retribution. I don't think there's any question about that. And right, oh my God, he's got a chair. You know, Speedball tried to go at Joe blow for blow, even with those great kicks. It's probably not a good idea. Look at this!
Oh, look at that, though. Speedball Mike Bailey taking Joe off his feet. Again, relying on that Taekwondo background, Taz.
Yeah, Speedball needs to use his speed and quickness advantage.
Yeah, he's going to have to use his speed.
Just be careful trying to
you get into a power game with Samoa Joe, you're done.
From Speedball.
Game over.
Landed on the top of the head and the shoulder of Samoa Joe. And like you said, Taz, like Hangman said, the speed, the kicking. Oh, wait.
Here they come.
Katsuyori Shibata. Joe's partners in the Ops.
Hook is just, what happened
Down
to
to
Hook?
ringside. And Joe waiting. Catching Speedball with the back elbow. And now,
wow, right on his head.
Just sent Bailey to the outside.
Oh, come on.
Shibata.
Turn around.
And Joe's got the ref.
And referee Paul Turner, his back is turned to all of this, to this
Where
mugging
is
going on
Hangman?
the outside.
Ran his shoulder right
Come on,
into
Jet
the
Speed.
apron. Right into the apron.
Well, I'd say Samoa Joe
Real
is a
chance here,
wrestling
right?
genius. He knew what
And
to do.
Speeding it up.
Speedball Mike Bailey fight his way back into this one. We will find out as the action continues live on Dynamite.
What do you say, Bailey? No, back up now.
Yeah, his shoulder, Bailey's shoulder, I mean, by Shibata and by Hook,
I mean, that
rammed into the
can't
side
be
of
good.
the apron.
That can't be good at all.
Coming to the stage this Friday, it's Ned's first team karaoke night. But he's wondering,
what if my flaky red plaque psoriasis takes center stage? Next up, we have Ned.
what if Ned knew he could treat differently?
Otezla is a pill that treats plaque psoriasis even in hard-to-treat areas. You can get clearer skin
I feel like I'm kind
and
of
reduce
spoiled
itching
with
and flaking. Doctors have been
Netflix
prescribing Otezla for over 10 years. Don't
the
use Otezla
VPN
if you're
'cause it's
allergic
like
to it. Get medical
no
help
ads.
right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of
ads
the
at all.
face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting, depression, suicidal thoughts, or weight loss can happen. Tell your doctor if any of these occur and if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts.
So
With
Kenny's
Otezla,
wrestling
clear
tonight,
skin
right?
could be your jam. Live in the moment.
I'm sure he is.
Struggling on topicals? Ask your doctor.
If anybody
about Otezla.
hasn't subscribe to the channel and you're checking us out now, and you're checking out for the first time, maybe you're checking it out on replay later, please like, subscribe. It is a huge help.
I didn't do it if that's what you're asking. There are two sides.
As we grow the channel, that's the way we do it. So if you want more content, we're going to be live at least 3 to 4 days a week right now. Probably looking to add more in the future. So definitely like, subscribe. We're going to be doing a Royal Rumble prediction video coming up. Don't miss that. So definitely like and subscribe.
I see you found the D-Furnished feature on Homes.com.
D-Furnished? Furnished.
Homes.com, the place to find a place.
What happened?
We dug you up. And we brought you back to life. I'm the same. Born from the dead.
The dead have got something to say. And I'm saying it.
Scared.
The Bride. Rated R. Only in theaters March 6th.
Find styles that feel more you than ever, without compromise. Max what makes you, you.
Football isn't just won on the field.
Go Bills. Bills. Go Bills. Go Bills.
It's won with unlikely teammates,
Gary. Kyle.
and unshakable traditions. From the glory we bring back to every lot we turn into home field.
Whose house?
It's won by all.
Let's go!
All in, all season. Toyota, let's go places.
Direction, and right now, Taz, it has been all Samoa Joe for the last few moments.
Absolutely, totally in the driver's seat, and I got to give Bailey credit. He's got heart, man, for sure.
Yeah, not only is he a trios champ, but if he can defeat Kyle Fletcher like he did in the tournament, then he can win this match, no doubt about it.
As people, Mick Bailey made a great accounting of himself in the 2025 Continental Classic that you were referencing, Tony, and now making a good accounting of himself against a two-time former AEW World Champion in Samoa Joe. Bang! Missile! Drop kick from Speedball.
Well, that was impressive. That was really well done by Speedball. Joe's got to try to recover quickly.
Yeah, Speedball needs to get up here. Here it is again, Taz.
Yeah, great explosion through the core of his body with the extension on the legs. That's a proper, perfect drop kick, I should say.
We caught a look at Hook, Katsuyori Shibata, also at ringside, members of the Ops in the corner of Samoa Joe for this one. The round kick takes Joe off his feet. Speedball.
Oh, this is really cool.
Now shooting star press. Joe lured him in. Sent on. Nobody home for Samoa Joe. And Speedball. Lunging kick. Now heading to the top rope. Speedball Mike Bailey.
Get out of the way, Joe. Roll in, roll out, roll somewhere.
Bailey finds his balance. Score! Oh, my God. Half a heartbeat away from a massive upset.
That's what I'm talking about. If you can get the big wins in the Continental Classic like Speedball did, you can defeat Samoa Joe. Just keep the big man down off his feet.
And as we make our way to Revolution, things are heating up here in AEW. Next Wednesday night, we'll be in Austin, Texas, the HEB Center. Visit AEWTIX.com. Scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen. Then Saturday, January 31st, we return to the Esports Stadium in Arlington for Collision. That following Wednesday, February 4th, Las Vegas, Nevada. Dynamite Collision in Las Vegas. Speedball escapes back to the ring. Ontario, California, February 11th, AEWTIX.com. Right now, Speedball Mike Bailey has Joe on the apron. And Speedball,
he got mine. Oh, no, watch out.
The nature of Samoa Joe.
He's like back again? See, I don't particularly like Joe with a group because I feel like that Joe is supposed to be, I mean, like the champs. from back in the day was Joe's going to kill you, right? So
continues to assault Speedball.
not really doing
outside.
that if it takes 3 guys to beat one.
That's because Joe was holding on to the referee.
So to me, Joe works much better.
Remember this Saturday at Collision TNT, HBO Max, 8/7 Central, Hangman
as
Adam
a
Page,
singles guy.
one-on-one
I
with
don't
Katsuyori
really like
Shibata.
Joe as
That
part of
Shibata really is a pure wrestling genius, no doubt.
I just don't think it works.
I got to agree. He is something else. And
That's
look
just
at
my
Joe
opinion.
mocking about what's going on.
But Taz, I have to bring it up once again, though. If the Ops get caught red-handed attacking Speedball Mike Bailey by the referee, it could result in a disqualification for Samoa Joe. It could end his hopes of having the AEW World Championship, reclaiming the AEW World Championship from MJF.
Definitely could happen. We got to realize the two members of the Ops right there, in Hook and Joe, they are far from done.
I don't know if I've ever seen a move like that.
Well, Joe's got a plethora of moves. You only see some, but that knee has got to be destroyed.
Absolutely.
Double knee breaker, and now the knee bar cinched in, maybe even closer to a heel hook. Either way.
Bailey, did I miss it? Did Bailey request
get a heel hook? You're right.
That his
Regardless,
teammates
if we're going to try to see Speedball fly again, I'm not so sure it's going to be in this match.
Why is he out here by himself?
Of Samoa Joe's quads and his calves and his hamstrings. Just imagine the pain that Bailey's in.
And Speedball Mike Bailey able to maneuver to the bottom rope to force the break, but the damage may have been intensified in that brief moment. Joe, just a right hand to the jaw.
Joe having a little conversation with him and jacked his jaw.
Bailey laboring to his feet. Joe immediately chops him down.
Yeah, we talked so much about the kicks by Speedball. How about the kicks by Joe? Like that.
Yeah, big power with those kicks. Those round kicks are brutal.
And Mike Bailey just said something to the referee. Wasn't sure if...
You gotta wonder if he can continue here because of what happened to his knees, actually.
Well, it started with him landing on the apron when he crashed and burned. Oh, wait. Oh, nice into the...
Great counter by Samoa Joe. Bailey caught the kick. Joe perhaps baiting him in for that one.
So athletic and quick is Joe at his size. Always has been amazing.
And Mike Bailey's going to give up here. Right there, was on the verge of tapping out, but he's trying to make this desperate crawl once again.
He made it.
To the ropes to force the break.
That is guts. That is effort. Just to stay in this match, all the punishment he's taken from that man, Samoa Joe.
And the other 2 men at ringside.
Exactly.
Shibata and Hook as well. Speedball behind the 8-ball, as it were, tonight in Samoa Joe. And Joe really relishing.
He's toying with him. I mean, that's what Joe's doing. And he's totally toying. Just round kick to the hamstring, flipped his whole body.
Yeah, he knows that he's basically destroyed the offense here of Speedball. It's what he's done. He's taken it out.
Yeah, the damage to the leg not only neutralizes the high flying Tony, but the kicks of Speedball as well.
Absolutely.
Wait,
Joe's so quick for a guy his size. Oh, he's going to be the one.
That sort of smoothie. Come on, that's not going to work. Oh, great kick. I guess I was wrong.
Wow. From Speedball, the round kick. And now Bailey fighting through the pain. Shooting star knee drop from Speedball.
That move should be outlawed and banned. It's extremely dangerous.
It was extremely effective for Bailey. The round kick, the side of the head. Joe could be out here. 1, 2, no.
Not so fast. Speedball ain't going to be that easy, man.
Yeah, and I think Speedball knows that, but why not try to get the 3 count after that kick got him down? Speedball, look at this. Just as Hook looks on, just trying to will himself up on his feet.
Yeah, concern etched on the faces of both Hook and Katsuyori Shibata. Watching Samoa Joe go from a commanding lead over Speedball Mike Bailey to now fighting from behind. Speedball Mike Bailey again.
Oh, this is always cool.
Trying to work through the pain. Comes in. Time Adventure has Joe down on his knees, and Speedball was looking for the ultimate weapon, but Hook up to the apron. And oh no, Speedball. Oh, back elbow. Takes Hook off the apron. Nobody home for Samoa Joe in the corner. A roll up. Rob's how they won the trios title.
Oh wow, that was close.
Speedball
They
beats
actually
Samoa
had
Joe.
me
The
buying
roundhouse
into that
kick.
for a
Nobody
second.
home but Joe.
Did he just get a roll up?
Kikina clutch.
Watches, be careful.
Speedball 1, 2. And Joe forced to abandon the submission.
An inverted bridge almost got him. Oh, damn. Kick to the jaw.
Beat Joe like that in NXT.
Stop this momentum here, guys.
As fast as he can. And
stop this momentum. There you
distracting the referee once again. Didn't see the interference by Katsuyori Shibata.
Oh, no. Buster Jones.
Buster, center of the ring. And a win for Samoa Joe.
The winner of this match, Samoa.
Hey, they had me believing it there for just a second. So.
Perfection by the Ops, and of course, Samoa Joe with the victory.
Samoa Joe. Commanding performance here tonight over Speedball Mike Bailey, but assisted in large part by Katsuyori Shibata. And look, as we see our AEW World Champion, MJF, looking on, taking in the action.
Well, Speedball Hangman and Kevin Knight with a very deserving win on Saturday. But Samoa Joe just had the numbers too much for Speedball here. And a very important win for Samoa Joe if he wants to become world champion once again. No doubt.
Oh, don't worry, Joe will be world champion again. It's gonna happen. Well, Samoa Joe, a dominant performance to kick off the action tonight on Dynamite. But still so much more to come, including our main event live from Orlando. Swerve Strickland, the Jet, Kevin Knight, one-on-one later on tonight. Okay. Plus tag team action, the AEW Women's Division, the Timeless Love Bombs, Toni Storm, Mina Shirakawa taking on Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford. AEW World Tag Team Champions FTR in action tonight against the latest additions to the AEW roster, Alex Price and Jordan Oliver, a pair of standouts on the independent scene.
Yeah, I have no idea.
A battle of the Canadians right here in Florida. What you do it? Josh Alexander, Kenny Omega, one-on-one. But coming up next, this will be intense. This will be charged. A street fight between the Don Callis family, Jon Moxley, and the Death Riders. Next, live on Dynamite.
Okay, Richardson, give me the tree. The holidays are done.
No way they're done.
What's the next AEW?
They are.
We thought so too, Gary. But then Verizon just gave us their best deal.
4 new iPhone 17s, all on them.
Yep, and 4 lines all for just $25.
You got anything under there for me?
It's a holiday miracle.
Our best deals are still here. Come into Verizon and get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed. And 4 lines for just $25 a line.
Love that spirit, folks.
Whatever our souls are made of.
Unbelievable tension.
Isn't mine not the same?
Unbelievable pressure.
Miss Linton asked me to marry him.
Love and hatred.
So we have Grand Slam Australia coming up on February the 14th. So Valentine's.
This cannot go on.
We have Revolution from Los Angeles, California, March the 15th. So that's like the next.
Wuthering Heights, rated R, in
that's like a
theaters February 13th.
Show. It's like a special.
Okay, Richardson,
right?
The holidays are done.
We thought so too, but then Verizon just gave us their best deal.
4 new iPhone 17s, all on them.
Get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed. And 4 lines for just $25 a line.
Love that spirit,
Stadium.
This is a meal. Saucy chicken Roma. Stacked spicy steak for just $7.99 each. Let's Asiago. Asiago bagel stacks are back. It just smells good at Panera.
The AEW pay-per-views,
I know you're wondering.
They usually always deliver.
What next?
I mean, if you like
I see
a solid
love on your horizon.
show that actually has tons of matches,
And a trip
delivers
to a strange
varied
land.
match types, you can't really go
Child
wrong.
within you will awaken.
I know it's kind of the opposite because WWE has this model right now where it's like they want to do just like 4 to 5 matches on a card.
You took your time.
Because they're like, you know, we want to get.
What will you discover next?
We don't want to overwhelm.
This
the
is a meal. Saucy
like
chicken
sometimes
Roma.
less is more kind of
Stacked
like
spicy
AEW
steak for
is
just
almost taking the
$7.99
opposite
each.
approach, right?
Let's Asiago.
And, that is they
Asiago
really
bagel
pack
stacks
their
are
pay-per-views.
back.
So,
It just smells good at Panera.
I mean, I typically enjoy pretty much every AEW pay-per-view.
With low prices store-wide. Eat well for less at Whole Foods Market.
Real strength isn't pushing through pain, it's treating it. When there's no pain, there's more gain. Advil Liquid Gel's target pain caused by inflammation for fast, strong relief. Advil, that's real strength.
Take place where like an unconventional challenger may come up, like a Brody King, where the matchup is going to be solid and it's going to be entertaining. However, from a stakes standpoint, I just don't necessarily feel like that there's stakes there.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite. Yeah, better buckle up.
I don't think that Brody King is
in for a wild one next.
MJF for the world title, right? Which kind of ties into what MJF said. You're going to have to prove it to get that opportunity. That's a cool thing. The Death Riders do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a trios street fight where anything goes. Being accompanied by Marina Shafir, Wheeler Yuta, Daniel Garcia, and Moxley.
As the Death Riders confidently striding towards the ring, we are joined at the commentary position by Don Callis, who is just, I would say, doing 360s around the arena. There's 360s in place, looking around the arena, trying to find out where the Death Riders are coming from.
Well, I mean, that's just smart business. I mean, John Moxley is a dangerous lunatic. There's no question about that. He's a sociopath. I know because I know one when I see one. He has no emotion, and he doesn't care about who he hurts. Look at him. He's a lunatic. Without wrestling, this guy's living behind a fence. Let's face it.
It's not that healthy kind of
I'm not disparaging your family, but I think you guys have bit off a little bit more than you could chew this time.
Oh, is that what you think?
That's what
is that based on all the times you've been in a wrestling ring, all the fights you've been in?
Go back to that lame
Give it a break.
Go back to that lame excuse if you want, but you know as well as I do, you guys are in trouble here.
I disagree with you, Shivani, completely.
Hechicero? Hechicero is part of the Callis.
Here we go. Oh, Lance Archer and John Moxley. They've been in street fights before, and they are going at it. Down the ramp, Hechicero pairing off with Wheeler Yuta, Rocky Romero, Daniel Garcia battling. And the bell has rung. This street fight is underway. And Don, this could be a start of a very big week for the family. Of course, this street fight now against the Death Riders. Josh Alexander taking on Kenny Omega later on tonight. And then the family in action this Saturday on Collision as well.
The entire family is away getting ready to descend on Orlando for Collision this Saturday. But hey, we got the numbers here to take care of the Death Riders, in my opinion.
I love your confidence, Don. I respect it. Your family's been doing great business for sure.
Thank you, Taz. It's such a pleasure to have you back. Have someone out here who's actually been in a wrestling ring other than me.
Well, a multi-time world champion. I digress.
Well, Excalibur's been in the ring, you lame brain. Whoa, look at that.
Stopping the knee.
Setting up the ring doesn't count.
Hechicero. Daniel Garcia just punishing. Lance Archer and John Moxley brawling through the stand. And now Garcia, I mean, he may have just completely neutralized Hechicero on the outside. This could be 3-on-2 for the duration, Tony.
I think we can definitely say that since joining the Death Riders, the offense and the attitude of one Danny Garcia is ramped up. Look at this.
What a travesty of trying to injure Hechicero, one of the great technical wrestlers in the world.
Well, that's what a street fight's all about. You're not going to see much technical wrestling now, but you know that being in the ring all the years that you were in.
Well, he was tapping out, okay, on that ankle lock. So,
well, John Moxley just winged a chair into the face of Lance Archer.
I don't think the referee saw the tap out, obviously. How about Rocky Romero?
How about Rocky Romero? He's a stud.
He's a legend.
He sure is. Ring of Honor champ, IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team champ.
Archer in the ring.
He's gone all over the world.
Hechicero And Rocky Romero on the ramp. Lance Archer left to his own devices, just eating the repeated shots from Jon Moxley.
Moxley, to me, is one of the most terrifying people in this industry. But, boy, you got to give him credit. He's been on a run lately, and he has gotten himself into incredible physical condition.
And just so you know, when you saw Hechicero tapping out on the ramp, the finish has to happen. The finish of the match in the ring.
Okay. That's not false count anywhere. Pinfall or submission inside the ring. And Lance Archer now with Moxley and Garcia in his grips. The drop kick by Wheeler Yuta, and now Archer set to the outside.
A really good teamwork there by the Death Riders on the big Murder Hawk.
As Wheeler Yuta, the tope, knocking Lance Archer back, but Death Riders with Archer on the outside. Hechicero, he was trying to enter. Slam through the timekeeper's table by the Murder Hawk monster Lance Archer.
The table disintegrated. That was the force with which he threw him.
That's amazing. You've broken 3 pieces to bend the frame.
And Jon Moxley from behind grabbing Archer as this brawl, this wild street fight continues here tonight on Dynamite. Death Riders, the Don Callis family.
I think it's crushed. Need a new weapon, man. I think that one's done for.
Well, you can see Hechicero is having a hard time putting weight on that ankle after
Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
What'd she call her?
Isn't it time for like another one of those?
You know, like stadiums do. Very lucrative.
Oasis Breeze, Tan and Spa.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
Hi, Alice. I'm here for
your new prescription.
Like, the songs and everything. What time they're wrestling or what time they're fighting.
Your refill. Indigestion again. Aisle 3. Joint support. Aisle 6. Uh-oh. Aisle 5. Vitamin C. Aisle 7. Let me call your doctor. Your insurance. Your grandkids are growing like weeds. Snacks are on aisle 9.
Go ahead. See you next time, Alice.
I'll see ya.
A fuller life deserves fuller care. That's the human kind of help. Walgreens.
Sarah Benzino, Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
What'd she call Harper?
Oh, you mean Jablonski Auto Body LLC.
We actually sold the twins naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do. Kids are so expensive these days. Here he comes.
Oasis Breeze, Tan and Spa.
If you need a tan, I'm your man.
Could do business with you.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
Works for us.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
Excuse me, Miss Retta, how do I treat yourself?
Well, you could mix and match medium specialty pizzas for $9.99 each.
Really?
Yeah. Don't you work here?
I do, yes.
Dom, my nose.
New salted caramel macadamia. That's DOS.
Pronamel, clinical enamel strength, can help us to keep our enamel for a lifetime. It's backed by science. It is clinically proven to strengthen our teeth. I would recommend this toothpaste to everybody. It's really an amazing product.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go. Which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's.
4 billion stolen in the largest robbery in history.
These people won't be dead.
It's about the end game and the million different ways you might not survive it.
If you know this feeling, you should know the facts. The eczema medication you're taking for you. Visit myrawtruth.com and talk to your
Garcia back into the fray.
Yeah, but he got ankle picked by Hechicero there.
Well, let's not forget that the numbers are against Death Riders because Wheeler Yuta is still out from being put through the timekeeper's table over here to our left.
To bring another guy out, I mean, it's ridiculous.
I'm just calling it like I see it, Don, in the numbers here.
He got eaten alive by Lance Archer. That's it. Take him to the hospital. It's over.
See Wheeler Yuta.
Shave that ugly beard while you're at it.
And get a haircut. Garcia and Hechicero, the drop kicks.
You guys hear me okay?
Into that deformed trash can over the head of Danny Garcia.
Garcia is a great young wrestler, but he's also a scumbag. He makes me sick. Disingenuous punk.
Very disingenuous.
Entitled.
Is it because he chose the Death Riders over the Don Callis family?
I think that's what it was.
Are you trying to say there was an offer on the table? Be careful.
I don't know. Looks like it's open enrollment for the Death Riders.
Look at Moxley get back up. Just get right back up.
Yeah, he's like trying to throw down against everybody.
Champion trying to fight off the family. 3-on-1.
Well, Moxley has got fortitude. He's a fighter for sure. But the Don Callis family just all over him.
Yeah, basically it's 3-on-1 right now.
We talked about what a week it's going to be for the Don Callis family. Not only Josh Alexander, Kenny Omega later on tonight, Andrade El Idolo and Magnus from CMLL will meet one-on-one this Saturday. As Hechicero just ate a trash can to the face. Konosuke Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher taking on Billy and Austin Gunn, undefeated as a tag team. They'll battle it out. Tag team action this Saturday. And the #1 contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship, Mark Davis, Doyle, in action this Saturday night.
Talk about collision. That was a collision.
Lance Archer just trucked Jon Moxley.
Moxley's a big man, but when you're dealing with Lance Archer, yeah, Moxley's every bit of 6'3", Taz. He's deceptively big. He's a big guy. I agree with that. And well, Murderhawk is just a giant. He is.
Now, after using the timekeeper's table against the spine of Wheeler Yuta, now bringing another table into play, Lance Archer.
And Excalibur, after we finish the Death Riders, we got a big week. The guys are getting ready. They're getting ready for tonight. They're getting ready for Collision this Saturday in Orlando.
A pretty good idea. He'll just put her through the table.
What is she doing in here?
She will not back down from anyone.
It's a street fight. It's legal.
What's he supposed to do here? Come on now. This is ridiculous. Oh, maybe not.
He's insane.
Yeah, go ahead and try chopping him, Marina. That's great stuff.
Oh!
So for armbar, try this.
Great counter by Marina Shafir. And escaping the grip of Lance Archer, now picking the ankle of Archer. Meanwhile, Moxley on his feet, on the move.
Big cutter.
How about Marina Shafir? How about that?
Someone wake up Remsburg. There's a match happening here.
It's a street fight. Don, it is all legal, and it is Jon Moxley. Whoa,
oh, that was
Moxley
close.
puts on the brakes. But Archer.
Watch out now. Break him in half. Break him in half.
Moxley drives him through the table.
Moxley's head took the worst of that. That was impressive. Nothing fancy, just raw power by the Murderhawk.
So now Wheeler Yuta through a table, and take a look. Jon Moxley going through a table. Like you said, his head, back of his head.
And a pensive look we saw there on the face of Daniel Garcia.
What the hell is Garcia thinking here? Someone tell
Garcia
this isn't a fantasy
this is not going to work out.
You get to try to choke slam a giant. Come on.
Garcia stealing himself. Oh, Psycho knee from Wheeler Yuta. Garcia now in from beyond. Psycho knee, back heel trip, takes Archer off his feet. Great teamwork by the Death Riders.
And a great comeback right now, Don. It looks like it's evened up here in the ring finally.
Hechicero, Rocky Romero into the fray for the Don Callis family. Dueling submission holds. If either Garcia or Yuta tap out here, if they quit here, this is it for the Death Riders.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to tap out. I don't think that's going to
here on Garcia and Yuta. I'm super pumped about this Saturday. Andrade is going to be in action. Everyone wants to see that. And Davis and Doyle are taking over the tag team division.
Death Riders turning things around on the Don Callis family here. Garcia.
He went back to that ankle lock that he had on Hechicero earlier in the match on the ramp, but that was great counter wrestling by both of them.
And Don, as you mentioned, top contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Davis and Doyle will get their match with FTR 1 week from tonight on Dynamite as Yuta spilled to the outside and Moxley has both Rocky and Hechicero. DDTs.
Very nice.
This Wednesday in Austin, huge title match in Austin, including Briscoe and El Cone for the TNT Championship. Watch out!
Is that glass?
Jon Moxley. Not only is there barbed wire on that board, there is broken glass as well. Things are looking bad for the Don Callis family.
Why are we allowing Moxley to bring broken glass and barbed wire into a wrestling match? That's what I'd like to know.
It's a street fight, you egghead. Don't you understand that?
Rocky Romero escapes. And now Romero, nice guillotine right there with the legs in. He's got the guillotine cinched in on Moxley.
Yeah, whoever gets dropped on that's definitely going to feel it. That's for sure.
Oh, no. Moxley, nice escape by Rocky Romero, driving the knee into the face. Oh, no. But Moxley now lands arms.
That is brutal.
Broken glass, thumbtacks,
no way.
and barbed wire. No, Garcia and Yuta intervene in time.
And now Moxley got to peel himself off all of that.
And we nearly saw Lance Archer pin the AEW Continental Champion.
His back looks like got attacked by a bear.
Yeah, it's like a horror movie. You're right.
He brought it on himself, did he not?
Of course, anyone in this street fight brought it on themselves to have something like that happen to him.
Nice. Now Rocky's going to snap his
Archer has Yuta at the top of the ramp. And it looks like he's going to try to chokeslam him. Wait, is that? It's Pac. Pac on crutches.
With a crutch.
Because of the damage done by Darby Allin. And now Pac battering Archer with a crutch.
What is Pac even doing out here is my question.
Oh, look at Castagnoli. It's leaping. Oh, it's an electrical box.
Got some sparks going on.
Take this over there.
Oh, this has got good. Look at Pac just hobble around.
Lance Archer.
This is crazy.
I'm not sure Archer can come back from this. And now Marina Shafir. And Yuta falls on an octopus psycho knee.
I guess it takes a village.
Oh, wait a second. Moxley from behind. He's got Rocky Romero. The Bulldog is cinched in. Rocky Romero is fading.
Oh, he's got that in tight. His hips are positioned perfectly.
Counter.
Oh, wow. Good counter.
Romero counters, but Garcia. Pile driver. And now Garcia steps over. Dragon Tamer is in. Rocky Romero.
Rocky's got to hook an ankle here.
Stomp.
Romero's got to be out. Garcia bridges back.
Oh, that's it.
Is it as Jon Moxley.
And Daniel Garcia.
Oh man, he's like right up in Don Callis' face. Don Callis, run.
It's getting pretty scary around here, guys.
Hey, you just tell your boy he knows where to find me.
Jon Moxley, a man of few words, but the message sent to Don Callis.
What a fight that was, gentlemen.
Oh, shut up. Well, that was unprofessional. Don's a guest here. I mean, really.
I know he was a guest here, but still, what a match that was.
Wow. The Death Riders, impressive in victory tonight. But fans still to come. Kenny Omega, Josh Alexander, one-on-one later on tonight. Plus, our Dynamite main event, Swerve Strickland, the Jet Kevin Knight. A match with major implications in the AEW World Championship title picture. Plus, Timeless Tony Storm, Mina Shirakawa take on Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford. But coming up next, the AEW World Tag Team Champions take on the latest arrival.
I'm not familiar with these guys.
Alec Price, Jordan Oliver, next, live from Orlando.
Yeah, not
You're
at
a
all.
finance guy, right? How do I work less and get to Paris more?
I want to get my finances in order. They're a bit abstract.
Steve, you made it. This opening wouldn't have happened without you.
Very interesting collection.
The freedom to make all your clients' dreams a reality. The feeling is Mass Mutual.
Trying to get my mic regulated here. I feel like I'm picking up too much of the ads or something. So let's see. Let's see if that does anything different. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like I'm picking up too much ads. So that's why I'm muting those. Maybe move the mic over here. See if that works out better. Maybe that'll work better. I'm not sure. We'll see. We will see. Hopefully that fixes that. Oh, here we are.
You give out title shots to everybody. Mercedes Moné, Tony Storm, Jamie Hayter. All no problem, easy cheesy. But when I pin you, you get all angry and ask me what I want to do about it. Well, I want to give you 1 week to enjoy your life. 1 week to prepare your friends and family. 1 week to pretend that I'm intimidated by your alien-ass routine. And then, next Wednesday, in Austin, I want my title shot. Is that okay? Big stat daddy?
But the triangle has room for more.
Willow, you're now the TBS champion. And if I recall, we never had our rematch. Me and you, Saturday on Collision, I want it. And bring every ounce of hope you have left.
This is the year of sin.
Like the taste of toxic? Well, drown in it.
A big challenge is being thrown out by the Triangle of Madness tonight, not only for Collision this coming Saturday, but Dynamite next Wednesday night, a potential AEW Women's World Championship match. We'll have to confirm that
Very spooky
as this program continues.
This is a tag team bout set for one fall. Approaching the ring at a combined weight of 389 pounds. Alex Price and Jordan Oliver.
Yeah, these guys, I have no idea who they are.
AEW debuts here tonight. Tony Schiavone, standouts on the independent scene. Impressive performances in Ring of Honor as well.
You picked the wrong night to try and impress the world.
Whatever happened to Stokely?
I hope you're watching somewhere before your big match next week on Dynamite for the World Tag Team Championships. Oh, one thing, everyone, please visit helpbigstoke.com. I'm going to say it slowly. Helpbigstoke.com, and please donate a little something, something for my injuries. And lastly, stand up, give it up for the three-time AEW World Tag Team Champions, FTR.
First of all, do not donate to that lame website. Okay?
It's not lame, Tony. It's a fraud.
That's lame.
It's a fraud.
It's a fraud. Yes, it's a fraud. And look at the shoes he's got on.
Tragic. He's not a carny, Stokely. He wouldn't do the
He's a big carny. That thing is a fraud.
I beg your pardon?
Your website is a fraud, and everybody here at this table knows it.
I beg your pardon?
not me. I looked at the website. I love it, Stokely.
I mean, between Big Stoke and Don Callis, I mean,
I love you too, man.
the managers we have here.
Well, FTR, Dax, and Cash in action tonight, but it was 1 week ago that Mark Davis, Jake Doyle, the Don Callis family won the four-way match, become the top contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. And that match takes place next Wednesday night. Davis and Doyle, really just, I mean, an impressive force of a tag team. Stokely, I mean, you guys don't seem too worried about Davis and Doyle, or perhaps that's just a strong poker face.
I mean, we have a strategy.
Yeah, what
We've
did
talked
they say?
about
Which
it.
company
We're not
these
gonna
guys
talk
were
about
from?
it
I know they
here.
said Indies, but
do
it
you
was like
really
GCW kind of stuff.
worried? They're FTR.
Because I honestly don't think I.
Well, a lot of
I don't
times
think
when
I've
you're
ever
not
seen them
worried, that's
before.
when you're going to fail. You do know that, don't you? When you're so arrogant that you think that nothing can take you down.
Failure is not in my vocabulary, Tony Schiavone.
No, I'm glad to hear that.
Starting things out is Cash Wheeler debuting Jordan Oliver. The opposition side headlock taken by Cash Wheeler.
I've known Jordan Oliver for a long, long time, ever since he was 19. He started at 17 in this business. It's great to see he and Price here in AEW, I can tell you that.
Tackle. Cash Wheeler taking Oliver off his feet.
When you're dealing with FTR, I mean, you're going to have your hands full. I mean, they're arguably the greatest tag team of all time here, FTR.
Oh,
Thank
man.
you, Taz.
Oh, wait, inside cradle. 1, 2.
How about that?
Cash Wheeler, boot to the midsection, quick response to the roll-up.
Oliver's definitely impressive, but not as impressive
That
as
rang out.
big chop by Big Cash.
And that's the thing. We came in with a strategy against these guys. I mean, these guys are tearing up the independents right now. I mean, they are current tag champions in their own regard. So we knew that we had to come in here and we have to show these guys that we are not a joke.
Now Dax swinging on this. Oliver connects.
Big drop kick.
Series of drop kicks.
Yeah, both Oliver and Price, big-time high flyers, you know, do crazy. You're about to see it right here.
Getting our first look at Alec Price. Not in the ring for long. Tope's suicida there by the opposition. And FTR, I think, taken a bit off guard by this young duo.
Young duo that was ranked in the top 20 in tag teams.
What do you mean off guard? They're
last
taking
year.
they're taking a break.
Oh, man.
Over the top. 2 for 1 in his Dynamite debut. And what an upset this would be, as Cash Wheeler on the receiving end now rolls up.
Come on, come on.
Jordan Oliver 2. No, the kick out. Nice
What was that, like,
Crossbody by Cash.
revival, like when FTR was a revival in WWE? What, did they have like a,
Leg is hooked, covers mid.
was it like no flips, just
Yeah, when you're
this
in
or
the
something
ring
like
with
that?
guys like Oliver and Price, you
These
gotta
guys are all
ground them.
flips.
I know FTR knows that, and I feel like they're going to try
Gotta
to
bring
get
some
to that
fists.
point because you have to.
This is a great Dynamite debut for this young duo of Oliver and Price.
Okay,
no
slow
doubt.
down, Tony. Like they're doing okay.
They're doing great.
They're doing
Did
okay,
they
but
win
this
the match,
is
Tony?
FTR.
They didn't win.
Oh, short arm lariat by Cash Wheeler.
Me saying that the other team is doing great does not disparage the World Tag Team Champion, Stokely.
But there are words. They're doing okay. They're doing decent. I don't like the word great, okay?
It's an overstatement. You're right, Stoke.
What was that?
That's what's been happening since I have not been
Oh,
at this desk.
Stokely.
There's no more overstatements when I'm here.
Gotcha.
No more. It's just complete incompetence all around.
That might have been the greatest chop I've ever seen. Look at these chops. Wow.
Dax is taking out all the frustrations that he has had on Alec Price, and I love it.
What frustration does he have? He's the World Tag Team Champ.
We got Davis and Dole telling everybody that they're going to beat us next week. Wouldn't that piss you off, Tony?
Well, I think it just goes to show that
you've never been in a fight before.
No, it's not.
There was a tag, so Oliver's legal right now, folks.
Boom! Look at this. Look at these kids go. Holy smokes!
Wow. He's moving. These guys have like some like Young Buck style movement.
And a 2 count.
Nice roll up there by Oliver. Sunset flip. 2. Dax Harwood able to kick out.
Great job by Paul Turner.
Oliver looks to wrench the arm, but Dax, the axe goes to work.
What a lariat.
He's something else, man.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just punch a guy in the face, and that's what Dax did. Oh, what a close line.
That was a stiff clothesline.
And this could be the beginning of the end for these impressive newcomers.
Oh, don't do that, Oliver. Don't do that.
Oliver's got fight in him, but man, no one hits like Dax Harwood. No one.
I mean, I have to give it to them. Like, they're trying their best. Because think about it. If they were to win tonight, again, it's not going to happen, but if they were to win tonight, think about the bragging rights.
Oh, it'd be a massive upset. His chest, Oliver's chest is getting worn out by Dax's chops.
And now FTR looking for
what is
power
Alec?
and glory.
Oh,
but
no.
instead Alec Price. Work on Rana from that. Oh, tilts one.
Dax.
2. So close.
Paul Turner, one of the best referees in the business right now.
That was close, though.
That almost brought you out of your phony wheelchair there, Stoke.
And not only would a victory for Oliver and Price be a massive upset, but you would have to imagine effectively it'd be like winning an eliminator match. They would have pinned the champion.
Absolutely. Dax digging those teeth into the head of Oliver.
I'm not sure Alec Price realized what was happening in his tag team partner. He just got sent.
That was
over
a
the top
crash.
to the floor.
Oh man, he almost
Little slip.
slipped.
Nice recovery by Price. Finds his foot. And
Here we go.
Oh, shatter machine.
Baby.
Wow, that's got to be it.
That is definitely it. 100%.
AEW World Tag Team Champions, FTR.
They were in a fight, FTR was. There's still the chance, you're right.
Definitely an awesome showing, though, Excalibur, for Oliver and Alec Price, for sure.
Not how they wanted their debut to go for Oliver and Price, but they sure made the most of it. They hung in there. From bell to bell with the AEW World Tag Team Champions. And this Saturday at Collision, the #1 contenders, Davis and Doyle.
Davis and Doyle on Collision.
8/7 Central on TNT and HBO Max. And then 1 week from tonight, FTR will face Davis and Doyle with the AEW World Tag
Come on, you can't let Davis and Doyle beat FTR, right?
But also next Wednesday night from
No way.
Austin, Texas, El Clone of the Don Callis family will challenge Mark Briscoe for the TNT Championship. Clone wants to bring the title back to the family, but right now, standing by the AEW World Tag Team Champions, the TBS Champion, and the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champion, Women's World Champion, Chris Stanley.
Tekla, I don't think you realize who I am. Because underneath this is a lot less cosmic and a lot more killer. My body is built for performance. My heart is built to fight, but my mind can get sicker than you can even dream of. So if you want to drown me in toxic, I will take you down with me.
Probably can't
But
really
on
say release
Collision,
here.
if anyone wants an eliminator match, I will show you exactly what I mean.
Ooh, and for me, this TBS championship has been all about silencing doubt. Mercedes learned that, and Julia, I've been waiting 2 years for the opportunity to get in that ring, look you in the eyes, and do it again. So Saturday, you want a rematch? You got it. I cannot wait to powerbomb you in the middle of the ring and show you why the light always exposes the dark. Courtesy of the Sunshine State.
Woo! Oh my God, I'm here for it! And I will also be there for it.
And I didn't really think about what I was going to say, but Sky Blue, don't think we forgot about you and your little spooky self. If you try and get involved, I'm going to punch you in the face! Who are we?
Babes!
And what do we have?
And we have every title that you want. So let's go have some fun.
take long. Tony Khan has made it official for this Saturday night. Julia Hart looks to reclaim the TBS Championship from Willow Nightingale. Then 1 week from tonight,
I don't know what it is
Austin,
about
Texas,
Max, but
AEW Women's
when I
World
stream on here,
Championship on the line. The
my
Toxic
CPU
Spider
stays so much
Tekla
higher
challenges
than if
the
I stream on
Cosmic
another
Killer,
server.
Chris Statlander for the title.
Man, I've been lingering around 40 to 50 CPU. Oh, Kenny.
This next bout is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 224 pounds, he is
Tossing that Kenny. Oh wow, so he's still the only Grand Slam champion in AEW.
Great reception for the former AEW World Champion Kenny Omega. As, oh, wait a second. Oh, wow. Josh Alexander, a blindside shot on Kenny Omega. And now
That's fine.
driven into the apron.
And a simple but
look.
game plan. Wow, what a right hand by Don.
Right hand. Remember, the bell hasn't rung, Tony. It's legal up to this point.
I was going to say that, Excalibur. Don Callis can get his blows in because the bell hasn't sounded. But I was going to say it's great to see Kenny Omega back here wrestling on Dynamite. But, man, he is in dire straits right now.
And it's awful to see Don Callis joining us back at the commentary desk.
Hello, Mr. Cheap Shot. Welcome back.
Hey, Don, I got to tell you, that's a great game plan you had on Kenny's entrance.
Oh man, he's pulling up like the protective mat, exposing the concrete.
I think I hurt myself.
Oh, wow. Kenny Omega, though, landed some right hands of his own. They had the battle of these two proud Canadian athletes. Back elbow. Back to Alexander off Omega.
Wow, impressive moonsault off the guardrail as usual.
Kenny's so good.
Very always ultra impressive.
I'll say this, and I'm loath to compliment Kenny Omega, but boy, he looks like he's in great shape. He looks like he's on his game.
Yes, he is.
He's in great shape, and he's hungry. He wants the AEW World Championship. Kenny Omega, the only athlete to be a former AEW World Champion, AEW International Champion, AEW World Tag Team Champion, a two-time former AEW World Trios Champion. And he wants to add a second reign of the World Championship to that already impressive resume.
Yeah,
And he's only
got a head start
loss
there.
on
The match is
Dynamite
just now
came at
starting.
the hands of you.
He's incapable of winning titles without me in his corner, and that's never happening, so he's in trouble right now.
Yeah, you drove a, we'll recall that.
Correct.
Yes.
Well said, Tony.
Josh Alexander has been clear. He's been waiting 10 years to end the career of Kenny Omega, and tonight he gets his chance.
Lateral press, 2. Kenny Omega, widely regarded as the best Canadian professional wrestler of his generation.
Absolutely.
But Josh Alexander also happens to be in that same generation, Don, and that is a fact that has weighed on Alexander throughout his career.
Listen, I would put Kenny Omega in the same category as a Don Leo Jonathan. I mean, Josh Alexander, though, in the pantheon of Canadian wrestling, is the best, in my opinion, to ever do it.
All right, that's quite a bold statement. Is the screwdriver around here anywhere?
You're
There's
about
a
to find
screwdriver.
out.
Yeah, Don Callis always has a
Hey,
screwdriver
Don,
somewhere.
Stick that screwdriver right in the leg of Shivani.
What the hell?
Kenny Omega.
Oh, Kenny's going to fly. You can feel it.
Oh man, he's got to do
Alexander
it.
up to the apron, the boot to the face, but Alexander hung on to that top rope.
Oh, he's in trouble. Alexander. Oh, maybe not. Look at this. Oh, right hand.
Nice.
Into the face, and Alexander scoops up Omega onto the apron. Dangerous territory for Kenny Omega, driven down in
Jeez, that's
fans.
brutal.
We're going to step away from the action for the next 90 seconds, but don't go anywhere. This battle.
Yeah, we're gonna not listen to the ads. Let's see here. So I purchased a boom arm, and I did have one, but I wasn't a big fan of it. So I now have a new one, and I'm hoping that that one is that one suits it a little better, my needs. So hopefully by Friday, when we stream, I'll have the boom arm up. shouldn't be that big of a deal. Also upgraded internet, as I was mentioning. I don't know if you guys caught it in the last stream. I also upgraded my internet. And so that will be, I got the equipment. I just haven't had an opportunity to hook everything up yet. So hopefully I can get all that hooked up, and then we're going to have the boom arm. We're going to have the new equipment. Looks like most of the country is, or a big portion of the country is going to be getting some really severe weather over the next few days, hitting it over the weekend. So, yeah, that looks like that's going to be interesting. I've seen some places estimated at like 11 inches of snow.
Kenny Omega and Josh Alexander.
I don't mind snow, but that's much.
Live from Orlando, Florida, Kenny Omega has his eyes on the AEW World Championship, but Josh Alexander would love nothing more than to not only take down Kenny Omega, but to take Omega out of the AEW World Championship title picture, and he could be moments away from doing so. Alexander,
Kenny may be 100%. Maybe he's not. I don't know. He got his foot on the ropes. He may be 100%. He may not be 100%. But I feel like in my mind, ever since I knew Kenny had the bout with diverticulitis, gone for a while, come back. I always feel like I hold my breath a little bit when I watch a Kenny match. Is that just me?
He had so many inches of his intestines removed from his stomach in that surgery that got him back into in-ring shape, but he's still
That's a stiff
still
knee.
battling through it.
Yeah,
Josh Alexander's a beast.
It's amazing that he has fought his way back to get into wrestling shape once again.
Nothing is more amazing
Total beast.
than what the Don Callis family has coming up. In fact, this Saturday on Collision, Doyle and Davis are going to show FTR exactly who the top dogs around here. And Andrade, what a gift.
Is Doyle and Davis, is that also part of the Don Callis family? I feel like I talked about this last week, but I can't remember.
Team of all time. We're going to show you something on Collision. And then 2 title matches on Dynamite.
The Proto Sheeta, is that a real thing? Is that the name?
Alexander has Omega up.
So the Proto Star.
Yes,
and
And just crushing the abdomen of Kenny Omega. Alexander 1, 2, and no Omega. Wow. Fighting through the pain.
I love it when they counted Kenny Omega out and he comes back each and every time.
Taz, are you excited that next week on Dynamite, the Don Callis family will go after 2 different titles? Doyle and Davis, yes, Doyle and Davis after the tag titles, and El Clone will take the TNT title back for the Don Callis family against Mark Briscoe. I'm thrilled.
I am happy to see that. I hope you guys are victorious and just have plethora of titles.
All that live next Wednesday night on TBS and HBO Max. From Austin, Texas, as we make our return. But right now, Alexander pulled the pad up.
Oh, man.
Kenny's fighting.
Stay away from that concrete.
Alexander into the steps and the ring post.
Oh, not the snap suplex on the concrete.
This should not be allowed.
We got it.
Suplex. And Alexander, an injury history of his own.
It looked like he may have landed primarily on the mat, but I don't know. I see like a sweat spot on the concrete.
I mean, you know what that's like, Taz.
My
This kid
gosh.
came back just like you did.
Well, and this might set him back, though. Man, I'll tell you what, that is a nasty landing on the back of your
Wow.
surging repaired neck for Alexander.
Nobody does those snap suplexes like Kenny.
We all complain
He just
about
makes
it
them
when we
look
go
so
after Kenny
smooth.
Omega's injuries, but when he does it, oh, it's fine.
Yeah, that's a double standard. You're right.
Omega looking to terminate Josh Alexander. But that was a rough landing for Kenny Omega. Alexander bore the brunt of the impact.
Yep.
But if we catch another look at it, Omega, his tailbone came down hard on the exposed arena floor.
Yeah, that looked a little rough.
Is exactly right, Excalibur. I think we might get a look at it, maybe not, but it looked like that for sure on that dive. That was a nasty landing, but Kenny, the adrenaline, sometimes when it's flowing, you don't feel that stuff.
Taz, Kenny
Yeah,
looks
like as soon as the match is
explosive
over, you're probably
more
like,
so than I've seen him in several months.
He does, and he's,
Ooh,
like you said,
that was
he's in
right to the
great
back
shape.
of the
You can
neck.
tell just by looking at him.
How about that missile drop kick, guys?
To the back of the neck.
Omega, legs crossed, and
Wow.
the neck breaker on Alexander. 1,
That was beautiful.
2. Alexander's turn to beat the count.
think Kenny realized it's going to take more than that to beat Josh Alexander. But Josh in trouble here, Don, just hanging on that middle rope.
Omega could be lining up.
We've scouted Kenny's moves for many months.
V-trigger.
The V-trigger. Alexander waiting for it. Answers the Enziguri. Stuns Omega.
Right in the face.
And Omega.
I've seen that move so many times.
Is Kenny
The
okay?
suplex to the outside, to the apron. And I've seen it.
I'm just checking on him.
But I'm telling you, that thing never fails to amaze me.
Hard on his tailbone once again. On that apron.
Why is the referee allowed to yell at guest commentators? What is going on here?
Look at this.
And on Josh.
Omega coming down hard, and luckily Bryce Remsburg had his eyes glued to Don Callis to prevent any malfeasance or foul play. Alexander and Omega now on the outside.
Yeah, both struggling to get to their feet.
If you guys haven't dropped a like on the stream, that would be a huge help. Please drop a like.
On Dynamite.
Also subscribe.
Solid shot. Yeah, right in front of us. It is physical for sure.
Yeah. There's going to be so much content. This is going to be.
Kenny's feeling it right now, but so is Josh.
My weeknights are over. If it's wrestling. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Back and forth they go.
We are starting off gradual.
Not elbows, calves. Those are right
But we're here to do it all.
Wearing headgear helps Josh a little bit on those forearm shots by Kenny. But they're impactful. I'm looking right at it.
Right now I'm doing a solid 3 days. But we're working up.
Changes tack, gouging the eyes of Omega. And now Alexander.
What is this? Stop this. Stop.
Don, you better run.
Running for the hills. As Omega pursuing Don out into the crowd.
I mean, it's not like he doesn't have a reason to chase you out of the arena.
I'm not sure that's
You've given him only like a million reasons.
Don Callis or a brown streak, either way. He's out of the range of Kenny Omega, and Omega returning his attention to Josh Alexander.
That got pretty wild, and it's still wild. Look at this.
Alexander, though.
Ankle lock.
As Omega was trying to re-enter the ring.
Does anybody remember the Kurt Angle song? Or just a sexy Kurt? Make your ankle hurt.
Against the ring apron.
Alexander did a great job of staying away from Kenny's right leg that time. Being able to hook onto the left leg.
Taz, we have seen it since Josh Alexander has entered AEW. He is so dangerous with that ankle lock.
He is excellent with it for sure. And these two guys
I mean,
are
Alexander is solid as a rock. I remember watching him pretty much his entire run in
Alexander
TNA.
Attempting to reintroduce Kenny
And he was
Omega
doing
to the ring the hard way.
like sort of the
Omega
good guy run where he was just facing off against like Bully Ray, Moose.
What's wrong, Don?
Those, if you do Bully Ray, was interesting.
I'm glad you wore a brown suit.
And Omega.
Oh, this is going to be done.
It's
It's like you know it's coming, but that's not going to make it any easier.
Right there, what impact by Alexander.
As you mentioned, Don, Josh Alexander has waited years, more than a decade, for this opportunity
He has
against
like
Kenny
the,
Omega.
He's been waiting a long time, that's for sure.
And in one fell swoop, Alexander could not only
Like
take
the Sting
down,
jacket.
Go finish him off.
take down Kenny Omega.
Bring it.
Oh, big trigger out of nowhere. I got this jacket the night Sting debuted in AEW. He's giving all the heavy hits. He's gonna kick out like that. I knew he was kicking out. You gotta do the one wing angle.
Yeah, you can see
Just
Josh
have to.
getting ready to kick out, pushing out that time. Uh-oh, here we go. It's down.
Omega with Alexander on the shoulder. Center
No.
Winged Angel.
That's it.
1, 2, 3.
Awesome.
We know Kenny Omega wants a world title shot. I think he is getting
Don Callis
himself
looks thrilled.
ready to get that world title shot, no doubt.
He looks absolutely thrilled.
Extra sweet for Kenny Omega, not only putting himself back within potentially striking distance of the AEW World Championship, but also getting the pinfall victory over the man. As we see the world champion MJF looking on, Kenny Omega earning the pinfall victory, Taz, over the man that broke the leg of Kenny's best friend, Kota Ibushi.
Absolutely, some redemption for sure. What a physical battle. Great match by both men for sure.
Kenny Omega victorious, and fans, you are watching All Elite Wrestling on TBS, brought to you by Progressive Insurance, offering 24/7 protection when you bundle home, auto, and motorcycle. You can learn more at progressive.com. Kenny Omega requesting the microphone and taking center stage.
Uncle Don, I'll give you credit. You struck while the iron was hot. You struck knowing that I wasn't at my full potential, knowing that I was nowhere near 100%. But in my new home of Orlando, Florida, yes, I do live here now, I am happy to report that I haven't felt this good in years.
It's great to hear.
You don't have one member, not even one, on your roster, Don, that can beat me at where I am at right now. So quit while you're ahead, or lick your wounds and come back for me after I win the heavyweight championship belt. I'd love
Oh, he's back.
to sit and talk your ear off all night long, but unfortunately, I must bid you adieu. So goodbye, mwah, and good night, bang!
Kenny Omega
Don,
reaffirming
he looks
his
absolutely
commitment
thrilled.
to winning the AEW World Championship for a second time. But Omega, we want to take a look at this. Last week, MJF scored an impressive victory over Bandito to defend the AEW
Oh, no.
World
Don't trip, Denny.
Championship. And our very own Taz broke it down. Let's take a look.
In a great match for the AEW World Championship, let's break down how MJF utilized two great submission holds to retain his world title. As Bandito goes for the win with a cover, MJF kicks out, playing possum, getting quick wrist control, turns Bandito to his belly, applies his salt of the earth armbar, which is called in the sport of judo, Ude Hishige Wakakatami.
Ude
With a perfect
Ishikade
figure-four grip on the wrist, MJF has all of his
Akakatami.
body weight driving into his opponent's
I think
lower
I
back
probably
and side,
need to
which creates more
try
pressure
that
on
again.
Bandito's shoulder and elbow
I don't think I
joints.
quite landed
MJF
it.
realizes Bandito is trying to get to the bottom rope to break the hold, so he drags him back towards the middle of the ring and quickly transitions, stepping over the arm, which makes the hold extremely tight. Then MJF, with an S-grip, pulls back on the head of Bandito into a perfect label lock,
S-grip
which
Jones.
gets him the victory. Fact is,
Nobody wants
the
to be
world
in an S-grip
champion is
Jones.
better than you, and you know it.
Swerve and Kevin Knight. Megan Bain, Penelope Ford against the Love Bombs, the timeless Love Bombs.
What are you doing up there?
Oh, I'm just posting the number of visitors to the Homes.com network.
Yeah, I watched AEW. I think it was it Winter is Coming? Is that what it was? It's pretty cool in the back too. I can't show you, but it has the has like Sting's face. I'm surprised the Kenny match wasn't the main event. I'm going to check the chat, guys. And hey to everybody over on Twitch. It's like tranquil music that Max always plays when they're on their way back from a break.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite Live on TBS and HBO Max. Now we
Megan
turn
Bayne,
our
Penelope
attention
Ford.
to the tag team division of the All Elite Women.
This is a tag team bout. Simple one fall. Introducing first, Penelope
Love the gear.
and Megan Bayne.
Gear looks awesome.
Tony, it seemed bleak for Penelope Ford. The arm injury was thought to keep her out of action for the better part of 2026, but some diligent recovery work by her and a lucky break, well, no pun intended, for Penelope Ford saw her return to action this past Saturday at Collision in impressive fashion.
Yeah, it was a big win for the Megasis and for Penelope Ford. Penelope looked great. She was out for 87 days after that torn UCL, the elbow
That
injury.
headpiece is really cool.
Now she's back, and they've got, boy, it's no cliche, Taz, but they really got their work cut out for them in this tag team match.
I don't disagree. Absolutely.
As our opponents, being accompanied by Luther, Mina Shirakawa, Timeless, Tony Storm, Timeless, Love Bomb.
I don't like it took him to like figure this routine out.
The women were on the cusp of becoming the inaugural AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions. They were denied that opportunity, but coming in,
It would be great tag
straight
champions.
into battle here tonight, looking to get their revenge against these women that
So
have just been
entertaining.
hunting them for months, Taz, Penelope Ford and Megan Bayne.
Absolutely, and now here you go. We're battling up right here.
Replacing the team that was denied their place in the tournament because of Penelope's injury. And you know what? It's very difficult, Taz, you know, to roll in the ring when your opponent's standing over you. And that's what they tried to do, and now they've taken the advantage.
Shirakawa, that kick to the face. Tony Storm, kick to the chest, and now
Oh man, slam.
combination offense from the Timeless.
Scoop slam.
Love.
No, just okay.
Splash on the Megasis.
I mean, it wasn't pretty, but
Kicking out
it
at
worked.
one is Megan Bayne. Tag made to Tony Storm as Bayne was approaching the corner, perhaps thinking of a tag to Penelope Ford. They'll have to wait for that double hammer throw into the ropes. Nice trip by Shirakawa. Tony Storm drop kick.
Yeah, a little misdirection action there by the Timeless Love Bombs.
Shirakawa over the top. Cover made by Tony Storm. 1, 2.
Well, Megan Bayne, so powerful. The strength in that lady is super impressive. So I think it's smart, you know, for Storm and Mina to double up on her.
Yeah, to keep her down, Taz, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, you
Legacy was
definitely
just
want to
trying pull
isolate
herself
her.
up. Look how powerful
I
she
mean,
still is.
there's so much power there.
Double hammer throw. Bane into the ropes, comes back, takes down
that was
Shirakawa.
cool.
Tony Storm on the move. Intercepted by Bane. And Megan
Big throwaway slam.
Well done by Megan right there. Megan had 28 wins in 2025, the most for any woman in AEW.
Feels like we're building.
Until Chris Statlander
Megan
came
Bane
along.
here.
Megan Bane perhaps gave Tony Storm the
Oh man, she went over her head.
in Storm's AEW
Oh, I hope
Women's
she's
World
okay.
Championship title reign. And Megan Bane, the power was such, Tez,
Yeah,
that
they better check on
she
her.
threw Shirakawa over Tony Storm.
She completely tossed her over
That was
Tony.
a nasty landing right there. Yeah, Tony's still checking in with Mina. Man, you were right, Taz.
Well, I was saying how powerful that Megan Bane is, and
Could be a case that she doesn't even know her own strength.
I think you might be right about that. I mean, look, you can see
Are
right
you gonna
here.
see it again?
Completely.
I mean, she landed right on the top of Tony's
I think
head,
she
like, and
wanted
bounced
to,
backwards.
For the price of one, throw her, meaning Mina, into Tony. But man, she's so powerful. Chucked her right
She
over
good?
her head. It's crazy.
Wait a second. Not
Gonna throw another one?
Yeah, Penelope Ford thrown over the top into Storm, into Shirakawa. And we've seen the profound concern that Tony Storm has for Mina Shirakawa. How will that play into this match as this tag team grudge match continues live from Orlando?
This is a meal. Sauce.
You know what's really interesting is that when you watch, I'm one of like the few people probably that still actually pays for a cable service, because I always did with wrestling, where I watched wrestling so many nights a week. I've been doing this for a long time in terms of watching it, and so I just kept up with everything. But the interesting part was that everything started going to streaming services, like, you know, pretty much all of them, right? So there's very few that just come on cable now, and then there's ways around that with like VPNs, things like that. And so I don't use it as much as I used to, obviously, before everything went streaming. But when you watch Dynamite or Collision on cable, they do a lot of picture-in-picture breaks. So like every time there may be 2 commercial breaks total that are not televised throughout the whole night if you watch. Of course, like it's like the picture-in-picture. It's in the top corner. But when you're watching on the streaming service, you get no picture-in-picture breaks. Like every few minutes we go straight ads. I'm not sure. I'm going to step away for just a moment, guys, what time this is on an ad break, and I'll be right back.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite. We are witnessing a tag team
All right, we're
battle
back.
between the Timeless Love Bombs, Megan Bane and Penelope Ford, and Mina Shirakawa showing off her toughness, but this could be it. The cover at Shirakawa after that nasty spill on the floor. Penelope Ford and Megan Bayne, Taz, they have not relented.
Oh, they actually like trying to tag now?
You are correct.
This thing's been so wild, I forgot that there was like even tags. I thought it was like a tornado tag or something.
In this match badly. She knows she needs to somehow, some way get Mina to her, meaning Storm, to get tagged in.
Look at that. Megan looked right at Toni Storm, who said, "I hate you."
Swing and a miss by Bayne, and Shirakawa though can't make it to the corner.
Wow.
And the waistline, German suplex.
And that release German suplex, I should say. Mina landing extremely hard.
The rough landings for Shirakawa continue.
Poor Mina.
Sneaks
a rough
into
night.
the ring. Great agility, great footwork.
And a great defensive move too, man.
By Mina, and now Mina Shirakawa to the top. Drop kick takes Megan Bayne off of her feet. The door is open for Mina Shirakawa to tag in timeless Toni Storm.
Well, she had that burst of energy Mina did, and now I think she's just exhausted, but she's making her way to Storm.
And can she make the call? Can she make the tag before it's legal? But so is timeless Toni Storm.
Those drop kicks are right on the spot.
Toni Storm. Penelope Ford whipped all over the ring.
Snap mares for everybody. Look at that.
And Toni Storm, the high boot, drops Penelope to her knees. And a German suplex this time from Toni Storm. The elbow strike caught Megan Bayne unawares.
Tony's fired up here, guys.
Oh! Attack in the corner. Tag out to Mina Shirakawa. But yeah, Megan Bayne creeping in and sent Toni Storm head first into Shirakawa.
I believe that the head went to the knee that time. I'm not sure, but look at Toni come back.
Low bridge, and the second time is love bombs.
Time for a couple of close-ups, I do believe.
Double hip attacks. And they're not done yet. Shirakawa climbing the ropes and taking a huge risk to the outside.
At least she landed on him, right?
She has it. She's shifting the momentum. Her and Storm, they have shifted the momentum.
Megan
in this
Bayne
match.
totally tossed her over her head earlier, so.
Now returned to the ring is Penelope Ford. She's legal for the opposition of Mina
ballet,
and Toni.
I guess,
right? And sling blade from the top. Shirakawa covers two, but Megan Bayne
just in time.
Just narrowly broke that up.
That match almost ended right there.
That's right. That was the nick of time. I didn't think she'd make it. I could see that she was rolling in, but she was there.
Roundhouse kick, but not high enough. I think that might have caught Bayne on the shoulder.
Bayne, she's so tall. Knee to the back and a boot to the face.
Just one on Mina Shirakawa.
Like Bayne
Let's
and
add to
Charlotte
this the
Flair would have it.
punishment that Mina's taken already.
They look like a tag team.
Bayne throwing her own partner into Shirakawa, the cutter. Toni
Oh, that was
Storm
close.
this time, just barely beating the count.
That was really, really close.
This thing is breaking down for sure, this tag match.
Rolling elbow strike. Blocks the jaw Penelope Ford, but Bayne comes in, powerful shot of her own. Toni DDT planting Bayne on the crown of her head. And Penelope, though, stunner.
What an evasive move by Ford.
Oh, the Hurricane, the spinning back fist. And now Mina Shirakawa. She likes to use that figure four to finish off her opponents. Steps through, but
She's going for it. Oh, big clothesline.
She took too long. She showboated and took too long.
That's right, and she was stuck then, Taz. She couldn't move away.
And Shirakawa left her head exposed. Megan Bayne made her pay, and now...
Oh, God, this is dangerous.
What, a doomsday device?
Doomsday
Exactly.
device. 1, 2, and 3.
Wow, that was a 3.
Marina Shafir.
She got her mother's milk. She got that choke on her.
And she prevented.
Yeah, the referee didn't see it. He was counting the pinfall, but Marina
What just
Shafir
happened?
just came in, locked in the mother's milk on timeless Toni Storm.
Mother's milk?
Toni was trying to make a save, too, to prevent Toni from making the save. way you cut it, that was a big win for Penelope and Megan Bain.
I didn't realize she was. I know she's tagged with them before, but I didn't realize that they were like honorary Death Riders.
But a big assist from the problem, Marina Shafir. Well, fans, this past Friday night in Mexico City, Arena Mexico, Roderick Strong became the #1 contender for Claudio Castagnoli's CML World Heavyweight Championship. Let's take a look.
Claudio Castagnoli and Roderick Strong for the CML title will be.
In Arena Mexico, you defeated Hedgesera to become the #1 contender.
Roderick
Claudio
Strong.
Castagnoli's CML World
Unreal.
Heavyweight
Audio's
Championship.
unreal.
I told you I was
That's gonna be a
with you
really
in the
cool.
Death Riders.
That's gonna be a really cool.
Of you sticking your nose to our business.
For the CMLL World Heavyweight Championship,
gonna be cool.
Claudia will defend against Roderick Strong on Collision.
That championship is mine.
This Saturday night on TNT, HBO Max, Claudio Castagnoli, Roderick Strong for the CML World Heavyweight Championship, plus top contenders for the AW World Tag Team Championship. Davis and Doyle will be in
Davis and
action.
Doyle, man, they're really
Families, Andrade
putting them out front and center.
Magnus from CMLL. And speaking of the family, Kanoke Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher taking on Austin, and Billy Gunn, the undefeated duo. And AEW Women's World Champion Chris Statlander battles Isla Dawn, and the Hangman Adam Page faces Katsuyori Shibata of the Ops. Plus
Hangman and Katsuyori Shibata. Okay.
Julia Hart one-on-one. Then 1 week from tonight, Dynamite live from Austin, Texas. Mark Briscoe, El Clone, TNT Championship title. FTR, Davis and Doyle, AEW World Tag Team Championship. And Statlander, Tekla, AEW Women's World Championship. 3 huge title matches live in Austin. But
Yeah, and Dynamite next week is looking stacked.
Swerve Strickland, the Jet, Kevin Knight, one-on-one, live from Orlando. Don't go anywhere.
I know you're wondering.
So yeah, guys, I'm going to be doing a ton of content coming up very, very soon. And we're going to be adding on more streams every week. And this is not going to be the only. This was the first of a couple channels that I'm going to get moving. This one's just been a little more to get moving than what I anticipated. I thought this would be the easiest one to get moving, but it's actually been quite difficult in terms of learning all the different things. So, but I'm sure that what I've learned from setting up this channel will greatly help me set up the next one. So I'm going to be working on a couple different channels. I won't completely spoil what the second channel would be, but I'll make an announcement on here at some point, I'm sure, and let you guys know, hey, if you are interested in this other topic or this other channel, you can definitely like and subscribe to it and check out some of the videos. But I will say, behind me, as you can see, there's a couple different things. You know, you kind of have lots of wrestling memorabilia here. Over here we have some binders. So if interested, I'm sure there'll be opportunities to check out another channel with a lot of really cool stuff. So we are getting there. Feels like we get a little bit closer every video. Looks like we should be at main event time.
It's
Swerve and Kevin Knight.
live on Dynamite.
Whose house? I can't get used to the new theme. I'm trying. Bear with me. I'm trying. The other one is just so good.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event.
Prince Nana.
Approaching the ring with Prince Nana from Tacoma, Washington, weighing 240 pounds.
Swerve has added so much muscle.
Strickland.
Big dude.
Swerve Strickland coming into this match with a very heavy heart. It was this past Monday. And two-time Grammy Award-winning producer, Prophet the producer, unexpectedly passed away. He was a producer on this very track. Swerve's Hit Different, very close friend of Swerve Strickland, who wants to dedicate this main event match to his departed friend.
The heartbreaking passing away of Prophet, and it happened on Monday. And certainly we're thinking of the family, and obviously the seriousness that Swerve has in his face right now just represents all of that.
Yes, prayers for his family. It's horrible news. Horrible. Very sad. But, as you said, Swerve dedicating this match to him.
It
Who's in
never
the skybox?
ends with MJF.
MJF.
What's wrong?
He's got to be the center of attention.
Just watching the match. What's he doing wrong?
His own private box with bottle service here.
He's old enough to drink. I mean, I don't understand the issue.
Stay in the back and watch on the monitor like most people do.
He's the world champ. It's different. Different privilege, my friend. Calvin thinks he's the only guy to drink. Wow.
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 211 pounds, he is a two trios champion. Good shit, Kevin Knight.
Jet speed.
A big opportunity to prove his doubters wrong tonight in this match against Swerve Strickland. And one of his doubters happens to be Swerve Strickland, Tony, because Swerve said that Kevin Knight will be a world championship one day, but not world champion one day, but not yet.
Yeah, it only happened on Collision. We saw the exchange between Swerve and a young man that he recommended to Tony Khan be a part of AEW. Kevin Knight. Kevin Knight's got a lot of confidence for a young man. Why not? He's a champion right now, Taz.
He is. He definitely is. Listen, I don't like either of these people.
Okay.
At all. Okay? But I respect their abilities. I will call this match like a professional. But Swerve was one half of the men who tried to end my own family, my son's career, thank you, a couple of weeks ago. But I'll be a pro here and call this match the right way. That's right.
Okay, well, let me say this. This is a very important match for Swerve. You've seen Kenny Omega with a win already tonight. And as everybody's trying to vie and line up to get a world title shot, we even saw Brody King earlier.
Well, that was a nice overhook into a fireman's carry, transitioning to a front headlock by Strickland.
Kevin Knight tried to escape, but Swerve sticking on the jet.
Ground him. I think it's smart already what Strickland's trying to do.
Wow. Hey, toss sending Kevin Knight.
You don't want to let Kevin Knight get airborne. You guys know that. He's a dynamic athlete, Kevin Knight.
I mean,
fans, we're off to a hot start in 2026, and that
I would say that Kevin Knight
as
would
we
have
head
the
into the
speed
month of
advantage.
March, just announced on AEWTIX.com on
But
Wednesday, March 11th. We'll be in San Jose, California. You can use
Swerve is no
pre-sale
slouch
code
in that area
AEWTV. Scan the QR code or
Obviously, we've got the
AEWTIX.com.
power advantage.
We'll be in the Save Mart Center in Fresno, California, as Swerve takes down Knight again on Wednesday, March 18th. Then Wednesday, March 25th, Roy Wilkins Auditorium. We return to St. Paul, Minnesota. And then Saturday, March 28th, the Alliant Energy Powerhouse in Cedar Rapids, Iowa for Collision. AEWTIX.com. AEW TV is your code to all the action in the month of March.
Big single leg right there by Strickland.
Trip attempted by Kevin Knight. Leapfrog up and over the top. Swerve sends Knight into the ropes. Swerve follows up, arm drag. Knight holds on, applying pressure to the shoulder of Swerve Strickland.
Now Kevin doing a little posing right there, trying to, I don't know if he's trying to show up Swerve or not.
The guy I don't like Nana. He's sketchy. He's always been sketchy.
Well, Bridgman.
Oh, that was cool.
Vaults over the top. Lands on his feet, but
he always makes that vault from the top.
Swerve
so
sidesteps. Knight over the top. Swerve trying to take himself out of range, but Kevin
Oof. Caught you.
Tremendous range. Crazy impressive right there.
Swerve made a big mistake. Two great moves to evade Kevin Knight, but then turned his back. And there was the turning the back.
And Knight is so quick, so highly athletic and fast. I mean, it's tough to kind of avoid it.
Knight, the frog splash into the crossbody. And Kevin Knight, Kevin Knight.
Oh man, he's still in his moves.
Mocking and stealing what Strickland does. What do they call that?
Because he's
that's the gritty, right?
He's
Is that
gritty,
the,
yep.
Yeah, I know my stuff, bro.
You sure do.
Kids do the gritty.
You sure do.
Swerve Shabani thinks it's a drink.
I sure do. You know what? We've got to give props to Kevin Knight after the comment.
Man, that ran out. He's still hanging on to the rope on the outside. He chopped him from the inside to the outside, and he's still hanging on.
And now, champion, you can see the confidence that he has.
Swerve Strickland, confident in his own right, and now he'll be looking to shorten the career of the back body drop to the floor.
Tough landing right here to our right. That was a big backdrop off the steps. Watch out here, Strickland.
Leaping!
Big drop kick.
Leaping off the ring apron, delivering the
Big
drop kick. MJF looks on as the action continues live on Dynamite. Don't go anywhere.
It's the season of staying in. Shop Kohl's to refresh your space.
Big drop kick, guys. Anyone checking out the stream that hasn't dropped a like, please do so before the stream ends. If you're catching it on a replay, please drop a like as well. Just lets everybody know that you're enjoying what you see. Lets YouTube know, lets the algorithm know, and that way it'll just push these videos out to more people, and then we'll have livelier chats. We'll have more people in here that can actually find the content. So thank you guys so much. And to anybody that's checked out any video up to this point, thank you so much. I really do mean it. It means a lot. Put off doing this channel for quite some time because I always said I had to get this perfect, I had to get that perfect, and then it reached a point where it's like, look guys, it's never going to be perfect. All I want to do is make this video better than the last one and the next one better than this one. So whether that's becoming more comfortable, whether that's upgrading something, whether that's changing something, whatever it may be, whatever that may mean, we want to constantly grow. So if there's 5 people who watch, I want to give those 5 people the best that I can give. And I look forward to when there's 500 or 5,000, right? So that's the mindset. So that's where we're heading. That's what we're doing. And we're just going to keep moving. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep growing. We're going to keep building. And I couldn't do it without you guys. So share the video. That would also help a lot. Share the videos. And if you don't have time to catch this one, that's perfectly fine. I'll be back Friday. And the next show I'm probably going to add in is NXT. So it's probably going to turn from Monday, Wednesday, Friday to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. And then once we grow and once we gradually get more viewers and more people here checking things out, we'll add in way more shows. But of course, when I say those days, like this weekend, I'll be live because we have Saturday night's main event. I'm going to be live for all the pay-per-views, all those things. So like, I'll be on here with you guys for the Royal Rumble. For anybody that's excited about the Royal Rumble.
All Elite Wrestling battling it out tonight.
I'm also going to be doing predictions for the Royal Rumble.
Looks to work himself back
So
into the title picture for the AEW World Championship, but Kevin Knight wants that same opportunity, and what better way to do so than taking down a former champion, but Swerve Strickland in control of this match, Taz.
And that was impressive how quick Strickland got him into that backbreaker there and really working on the middle of the body of Kevin. Super impressive how quick he did that.
What you call taking a young man to school is what we're seeing right now.
Tony Schiavone.
I mean, it hasn't been one-sided, Tony, but I would agree it's been a bit lopsided, at least for the last few minutes.
Rudy, three-pointer, shoot a three-pointer?
I was behind the line, yes, Taz.
I thought it was between the circles. But you know what? Swerve just feeling confident and cocky right now.
I know he's going for a half crab, but he's got the beginnings of it while he put the knee in the back. But here, maybe he's going to step all the way over, but I guess not.
Knight trying to free himself with those up kicks, but Swerve
going to just step over Strickland has to with that right leg.
I don't think we talked enough about how much power Swerve came back from his injury with. Bulked up to 240 pounds. Solid.
And for Swerve, the extra size does not seem to have slowed him down in the least. Kevin Knight delivered some elbow strikes. Swerve leaving his jaw open, a very dangerous proposition, Taz.
Yeah, it is. When you invite a guy to keep hitting you, he came with a right hand right in the jaw. He said, "The hell with the forearm."
Yeah, he's fighting back. He's trying. Oh wow, he just spit a tooth. Swerve's just spit a tooth.
Loops through, and now Swerve. Oh no, Kevin Knight turns the tables on Swerve Strickland.
It's a desperation move, Taz, but it worked.
The beautiful counter by Knight, and as you see the world champion MJF watching on, he's studying. That man is a genius right there. MJF, he's calculated, he's dissecting everything Strickland's doing right now. I promise you, in his head.
Knight slipped underneath the kick from Swerve Strickland. Back to the ropes, leaps over the strike attempt, and now the elbows have Swerve reeling a bit. Knight up and over, and leaves his feet, takes down Swerve Strickland. A solid strike for the Jet.
Lots of impact on that jumping clothesline by the Jet.
MJF, as you mentioned, Taz, the AEW World Champion. Watching on, he is surrounded by so many potential challengers for that title as Knight the splash. Nobody home. Swerve rolls through, leaps. Flatliner by Swerve.
That hit its mark right there by Swerve. Definitely.
Yeah, Kevin Knight cannot even get to
Who's
his feet.
that?
Finally gets up.
Ball attempted. Knight was ready for it, and a splash across the spine.
These guys are very
leg hook cover made, but Swerve able
they have
to
good
kick out.
chemistry.
You could see him pushing out on the one
I guess
count.
is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, if that house
They have
call
really
would have hit,
good
though, I
chemistry.
think Knight would have been toast.
Yes, sir.
MJF again.
MJF does not look happy
Watching
about
on.
it.
I'm telling you, every move, every step Strickland's taking is going through his brain.
Which tells me he's kind of concerned about what he's seeing.
Hot boot into the jaw of Kevin Knight, and yeah, MJF, we've seen the facial expression, the body language has become more pensive as this match continues. And Knight into the corner. Swerve maneuvering Knight up. Legs over the top rope. Dangerous territory, Taz.
Very dangerous. You can do a lot of different things here, and they're all dangerous. I don't know if he's going for a half Nelson, like a half and half suplex, or maybe he's going for a dragon suplex from up there.
Kevin Knight has no intention of finding out as Knight now sunset flip powerbomb attempt, but Swerve
too strong. Strickland's too powerful.
Oh, wow, you're right.
That's what it was.
Fans, we are past the top of the hour. Stay with us. We're going to stick with this.
Oh, man.
Lands as long as it takes.
Powerbomb, and now
Beat DDT right on the top of the head.
No, Swerve able to kick out.
Second time he's just pushed out using his upper body. No kick, just a push. Oh boy, MJF standing up, man. The world champion getting into it.
He wants Kevin Knight to wrap it up. He wants Knight to put Swerve Strickland away and take him out of the AEW World Championship title picture.
Right on back of the head with that powerbomb. If that wasn't enough, then that jumping DDT on top of Strickland's head.
Unlike MJF, I want it to go on, man.
Thrust kick, that went to the midsection of Swerve. And now Knight looking for that leaping DDT on the apron, but Swerve,
oh God,
the power and the boom, Philly driver on the apron.
That's just roll the kid in right now. That's got to be it. Look at Aubrey Edwards checking in on Kevin Knight.
And
I mean, she's definitely
really
checking on him,
nasty
right?
landing.
Swerve taking a moment.
Oh, what's he doing?
He's not done. I think he could have. I think that was could have won right there. That could have been it, right?
Could be finding out firsthand.
I know the focus is to get a world title shot, but this is a little bit beyond that. I would think.
You're thinking a pile driver on the guardrail? Are you kidding?
Oh, yeah, that's it.
My gosh.
Kevin Knight is done.
Count to 10.
When he grabs the trunks like that, it creates even more downward pressure on the neck of Kevin Knight.
You're right here, because it makes more tightness. It makes it tighter to keep the guy's head between your legs as you drive him on top of the guardrail, which I don't know if I've ever seen that. I might have. I can't recall it though.
I mean,
that was extremely dangerous, violent, and innovative.
Did you see how
that's
Swerve
it.
was standing at the apron, just pausing? I don't know what was going through his mind, but there was something. I thought he was going to go back and
Go for the
attack Kevin
count out
Knight
win.
once again.
Now Aubrey Edwards up to 7.
What are we doing?
Victory's looking for here, Strickland.
Yep. Now the kid's coming back, guys.
And
no, he's not.
Oh wow, he gets back in.
Barely beats
That's
the count.
it though.
And I think Swerve, as he claps at the effort for Kevin Knight, I think Swerve maybe sending a message to MJF. If I'm willing to do this to a man that I respect like Kevin Knight, think of what I would do to you, MJF.
It's a great point, Excalibur. You are right.
On a 450 to the back and dragon sleeper to the injured neck of Kevin Knight.
I don't know that I've seen him go this route
And the
with
way
like
he
the
has
dragon
it
sleeper.
applied, even if he gets his legs in, it actually makes it more nasty. We don't need to. I
This
think
doesn't
Knight's
seem to
gonna
be like
done
his
here,
normal.
guys. This is a really
Almost
tight
with the
hold.
house goal.
Swerve wrenching back, Knight fading.
Knight's got to get his hands off of get the bicep off of your throat.
Oh, but Swerve, he allowed Knight to get back up to his feet. Perhaps a misstep by Swerve.
I think Knight fought his way up, to be honest. That's what it looked like.
He tried to get the knee up to the head of Swerve, could not.
Swerve and Knight now going to the high rent district, the tippy top, the penthouse, if you will. But something tells me not for long.
God, that is so dangerous for both men, obviously.
Knight, some well-placed right hands allowed him to escape the grip of Swerve Strickland, and now Kevin Knight. Mega Hurricane from Kevin Knight.
That is so.
How does he have anything left in him at this point?
Crazy, dangerous, and impressive.
This is how Kevin Knight beat Darby.
I mean, I guess this is why you don't play with somebody, right? Swerve should learn, I guess, something from here. Don't count somebody out.
Knight is going to win this match.
Upset alert! Kevin Knight to the top.
Wow. Pin him. Pin. He's going to get his hand on the rope. Foot on the rope. There we go.
Too close.
Rope save.
Too close. Gets
But
his foot
Swerve
on
was
the
taking
rope.
him way too lightly.
Mark of a veteran, mark of a true world champion.
I agree.
Mat presence, ring presence, mat sense. You know where the ropes are when you need them.
What a potent 1-2 punch, so to speak. The coast-to-coast drop kick. The UFO splash. Kevin Knight showing his class, showing his quality, hanging. The former AEW World Champion.
How about the house call? The house call on Swerve.
House call Swerve may be out on his feet.
He's used the house call on Swerve.
Hoist Swerve up, center of the ring, but
Swerve's fighting. Elbow strikes.
Kevin Knight will not be denied. No, Swerve finds his feet, put to the midsection. Whoa, what a shot from Knight, but Swerve answers back. Both men pump kicks. Knight misses, Swerve misses.
Was that a mid-air house call?
Mid-air! Timing, anticipation. Oh, God. And the breaker by Swerve.
Yeah, we're coming up on the end here.
He has Knight hooked. Big pressure. 1, 2, 3.
I mean, that went way longer than it had to. Impressive. But Swerve really did play with his food there a little bit. And it almost cost him the match at one point. I mean, Kevin Knight came back in and came back in strong. Even after the move on the barricade.
World Championship title in their sights. MJF better be careful. Fans, thank you for joining us here tonight. We'll see you this Saturday for Collision.
All right, guys. So that was Dynamite. What did everybody think? It's kind of intriguing with the MJF kind of watching Swerve, and it kind of seems like that they're establishing 3 or 4 guys up towards the top of the card. Which is honestly, if they did like a hot potato with the title and gave Kenny some time, gave Swerve some time, Hangman some time, MJF some time, right? I mean, I think AEW right now, it may benefit more to not have super long runs with the title. I don't necessarily know why I feel that way, but it could be because I feel like there's like 4 or 5 guys and they're all about at the same level right now. And I'm intrigued by what they're doing with the women's tag division. I'm actually more intrigued by that than the men's tag division, I think, at this point. FTR is incredible. They are a throwback team, and they're incredible. But they've always been incredible, right? So it's we need that story. Not just great match, not just a great FTR match. We need a great FTR story to get people invested. So, I don't know, guys. I'm interested. Looks like Collision's going to have a pretty solid card as well on Saturday, so I might check that out. So, I might check that out too. I try to watch everything. I try. So, thank you guys so much for checking out the stream. If you check it out on a replay, thank you so much for that as well. And hopefully, internet will be upgraded here in the next day or so. Boom arm. Guys, we're growing. We're growing. So thank you so much. And until next time.